It was always raining when Ava saw him. She never knew his name. He never spoke, but every Sunday, at exactly 4 p.m., he'd sit across from her at Café Margo, by the window. Reading the same old novel Wuthering Heights, Ava sat at her usual table, sketchbook in hand, pretending to draw while secretly stealing glances. He had the kind of face you didn't forget, calm eyes, messy hair, always wearing a grey coat. She called him Rain Boy in her mind, because it rained every time he showed up, without fail. One Sunday, she built up the courage. She wrote on a napkin, "What happens if the rain stops?" She left it on his table when he went to the restroom. Then she ran out the door, heart racing. The next week, he didn't come. Nor the next. The rain didn't come either. For 3 long weeks, the cafe was dry, sunny, empty. Ava regretted everything. Then, on the 4th week, it rained harder than ever. And he was there, waiting. There was a note in front of him. She walked slowly to his table, soaked from the rain. The note said, "Then I guess we finally speak." She laughed, nervously. He looked up and smiled. Hi, she said back. They talked for 3 hours. His name was Noah. He was a writer. He had been watching her draw, always wondering if he was in one of her sketches. "You were," she said. Every page, from that day on, they met every Sunday. Whether it rained or not, but strangely, it always did. 6 months later, Noah brought her a wrapped box. "What is it?" she asked. "Open it." Inside was a first edition copy of Wuthering Heights. Inside the cover, a handwritten message for Ava, because sometimes love is quiet, like rain. But just as powerful, they kissed for the first time that day, under an umbrella. While the rain painted soft music on the city around them, years passed. They moved in together. Then came the wedding on a Sunday. In the rain, people said rain on your wedding day was bad luck. But for them it was magic. Now, every time Ava hears rain tapping on her window, she smiles. Because she remembers the boy with the grey coat, quiet glances, and the question she dared to ask, what happens if the rain stops, and the answer that changed her life. Rain didn't stop them, it brought them together.